Buenas tardes. Good afternoon. Welcome all to Chamber Day. We have a great program planned for lunch today. We'll hear from the dynamic panel of energy, water, and technology, and the jobs of today and tomorrow. 3 very exciting announcements and awards, and we will close lunch with a fantastic keynote speaker. Right now, I'd like to call Emilio Ramirez, Convention Committee Chair and Development Director and Deputy Director for Community Development for the City of Riverside, to say a few words.
Thank you, Rosa Elena. Buenas tardes, bienvenidos a toda gente. Before we get started, I'd like to ask everybody to stand to join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the United States. Thank you, everybody. So, wow, this has been an amazing week. Hope that you guys agree. I know that the speakers have inspired us, that the breakout sessions have informed us, and the Shark Tank was just impressive. And I know that there is still a lot more to go. Before anything else, and I wanted to thank Juan and his staff, and the California Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, plus all of our valued sponsors for making this event a wonder. It's been amazing. I know that we have connected and we've struck some business deals, and so for that I congratulate us. But we have a lot of work to go, and I want to make sure that we keep it going. And on behalf of the Greater Riverside Hispanic Chamber of Commerce and the City of Riverside, we are very honored that you have chosen to visit Riverside. And if you have joined it as much as we love it, I pledge that we, in my Office of Economic Development at the city, stand ready to assist in any way. Please call upon us at any time for any reason. Thank you.
Gracias, Emilio. Now I'd like to bring to the stage Assemblymember Mark Steinnorth from District 40 to say a few words.
Buenas tardes. Congratulations on a wonderful week so far. I am very excited to be here today and have a chance to be able to address this convention. I think it is absolutely fantastic, and I just think that Frank Montes, your chairman, has done a tremendous job. Do we all agree? Doing a good job, Frank. Now, we're business people. I'm a business person. I currently have the privilege and honor of serving as your California State Legislative member for the 40th Assembly District, but I also still run my business every single day. When I go to the Capitol in the morning, I do my business. In the evenings, I run my business. I have a staff of 8 people that continually run my advertising agency. And I also, for over 15 years, had a chain of pizza places. So I understand very clearly what the policies and issues coming out of Sacramento mean to local businesses, to small businesses, and how important it is to be able to have a business voice when we're addressing the legislative policies that are coming your direction. Unfortunately, sometimes Sacramento does not understand what's at stake and what the impacts of their decisions are on our local businesses the way that we do. And that's why conventions like this, having conversations together, making sure that your local electeds and also your legislative elected officials are accessible, that you can reach them and speak with them. And then you, as business owners, have the responsibility of holding them accountable. You need to make sure that your elected representatives really represent you, that they understand the voice of small business because you have taken the time to meet with them, that you have advocated for your goals, for your issues, so that when the policies that impact your industry are placed in front of us, We know who we're supposed to talk to get an expert opinion on the issue. Join your legislative electeds for roundtable discussions. Build advisory groups. Sit down and be able to make your voice heard, because as a business person, I understand a lot about marketing. I understand a lot about pizza. And if anybody here is from Highland, 425-8912. If you need pizza when you get home, we will deliver it to you. I don't mind. We do a really great job. So I'm an expert on those issues, but there are a huge amount of other topics that your industries are experts on that I need your education and your knowledge. So please be advocates. Allow us to be your voice. Allow your voices to work together so that when we meet in conventions like this, we walk away with a game plan and a goal so that the policy discussions and the seminars that you're attending, you can network, build relationships, and then ultimately convey that message to members like myself. And then when we need to vote on those issues, we're voting in your best interests because we know what those interests are. And I like to close again by just saying that it is an honor to be able to serve in the California State Legislature, and it's something that I've taken very near and dear to my heart, and I thank you very much for the privilege of giving me that opportunity, and thank you very much for what you do to make the state of California successful, because without your businesses, we would not have a prosperous economy, and I don't think you get thanked enough. I know as a small business person, sometimes I just get focused on closing the deal and being able to make sure that I make payroll, that I don't always think about the overall nature of how we're all inextricably linked. So on behalf of the state of California, I thank you. Thank you for what you do, and thank you for doing it every single day.
Thank you, Assemblymember. Next, we will hear from Diane Harkey, Vice Chair of the California State Board of Equalization.
Buenas tardes. Don't get excited. That's probably just about that much of what I know, but thank you very much for having me here. I really do appreciate it. I am your elected representative of the State Board of Equalization, and I know we have this big bureaucracy that assesses, collects, and takes fees and taxes, but I represent you. I represent a quarter of the state, Orange, Riverside, San Diego, Imperial, and the bottom portion of San Bernardino. I am your advocate. If you have problems with taxes or fees or any kind of issue, don't try to handle it yourself. Call my office. That's what we do. We're here to serve you. We represent 9.5 million people, a quarter of the state, and over 250,000 business owners. It's also, I want to thank you for bringing your statewide convention here to Riverside in my district. Forbes magazine recently named Riverside one of America's coolest cities. Now, because of the great leadership in this room, this convention this year is bigger than it ever has been. So how cool is that? Give yourselves a hand. Leaders like Frank Montez, Juan, and Leslie Dominguez have been tremendous advocates for you, for small business owners in Sacramento and with my State Board of Equalization. We, as your elected representatives, work daily to help you with any kind of tax or fee issues. We save lives and businesses daily, I like to say. Last year, we resolved cases for taxpayers, over 400 in the taxpayers' favor. We can make a difference in your life. And I've tried to focus on education and over-enforcement. So that's where I focused my quarter of the state, and I'm trying to get policy statewide like that. Tax laws are very complex. It's not natural knowing. And so we want to be there to be your voice for the business owners and job creators that we need so much in California. Albert Clark from the San Diego Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, and Ruben Franco at the Orange County Hispanic Chamber. I want to thank you very, very much. Give yourselves a hand. These two gentlemen have helped us craft workshops and seminars in Spanish to assist with Spanish-speaking entrepreneurs. And we're reaching thousands of Latino business owners this month at my bilingual seminars and telephone town halls that are in Spanish. Lastly, but certainly, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for your partnership. Thank you for making California a better place to live and to do business. And the prosperity in California really rests upon this community. You are one of the largest blocks of individuals of any ethnicity in California, so a lot of the leadership is going to come from the Hispanic community. So if you ever have a tax or fee issue, please contact me. I know we're a huge bureaucracy, but if you can get to my people, I have 15 staff members, 12 staff members, and 3 unassigned that we utilize to do our outreach. And we are there to serve you. We have professionals from within the Board of Equalization, sometimes 27, 28 years in the audit department, legal, whatnot. They work on your side and they help you resolve your issues. So that's what I'm here for. I want to thank you so much. And before I leave, I want to present a certificate to Frank Montez. Frank, will you come up, please? From the Board of Equalization, one of the constitutional offices in California, I want to thank you so much for your leadership. Thank you for shepherding and creating this big, huge convention, and we hope to see more of you. And please, be sure they bring their problems to us.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Vice Chair Harkey. Next up to the stage will be Jeff McGuire, Chief Deputy Director of the Department of General Services.
Good afternoon. I want to thank you on behalf of the Department of General Services for allowing us to be a sponsor for this event. If you don't know about the Department of General Services, we're the state's business manager. We oversee procurement at the state level of over $10 billion a year. Yes, that is billion. And we have goals set at the state level to allow small businesses to get 25% of the procurements and contracts that we do at the state level, and 3% for our disabled veteran businesses. So there's real money and real opportunities available for your members to get a part of that pie. The problem generally with anybody dealing with the government is what? It's really complex and hard, right? We have lots of rules, lots of laws, and a lot of times the problems I know that people have is just, I don't know where to start. I don't know what to do. And so really our key role in playing this business manager of the state is to kind of do 3 things that are critical to the success of us being civil servants and really helping you work with the state. First is assisting businesses to navigate the processes of whether you need to get certified as a small business. You need to find out what departments or agencies are buying certain products or contracting for certain services. It's basically getting you to the door so that you can do what you do best, which is provide the service or sell the products that you do, connecting you with those buyers so that you can actually do business with the state. It's really an exciting thing in government, is to really try to provide a win-win, because we have lots of things that we need to procure to do the state's business, and we need lots of providers to provide those for us. The other thing is we also help the thousands of buyers within the state, or the procurement officers at the hundreds of departments, navigate the processes that we have. Like I said, they're not really simple. And so for us, a lot of it is teaching them how to do that. And there's lots of preferences for small businesses in particular and disabled veteran businesses that are easier routes for us in the state to procure goods and services from you. And so part of our job is to make sure that those departments know how to find you too. So you're both looking for each other, and hopefully you actually meet and have a successful transaction. The third thing that we do is partnering with organizations such as your own. We have reciprocal agreements with utility companies, local governments. So if you get certified with us, they can take advantage of that certification. It makes their processes easier and more streamlined. So we're really here to serve you and help you. And I know we've had a lot of staff here this week, and they've done some panel discussions and had some breakout groups. So really take advantage of us, because we really do want to help you be successful. Because at the end of the day, California is only successful if our businesses are successful. And although we have a lot of big businesses, that the real backbone of our economy in California is the small businesses. They're the ones that make the difference at the local level, at the community level, to your families, your neighbors. And what you do is significant to our state and is critical to the success of our state. I think, as Diane mentioned, the Hispanic Latino population in California is a huge block. I think I Googled it this morning, and you guys are 37% of the California population. So your success and what you do is a big part of California's success. And so we really want to be a partner with you and be an advocate for you and really be a servant to you to help you be successful so that you can do what you do best, and we can make it as easy as possible to deal with the government and really help everybody in a win-win situation. I just want to close by again saying that we're honored Department of General Services to be a sponsor, and we will continue our commitment to working with you, whether it's at your local chambers or with you guys at the statewide level, and we really appreciate this. And I want to just say it's been a great week, and I've actually only been here for the last day and a half, but really meeting a lot of you and hearing the success stories, the real things that are happening, and those are really inspiring, and it kind of keeps us energized at the state level to know that we're doing the right things to help businesses succeed, and that is absolutely what we want to do. And so I really just want to thank all of you for, coming up and saying hi and sharing some of your stories with me, and I look forward to continuing to work with you in the future. So thank you.
Detendrás el tiempo sobre la almohada, pasarán 1000 horas en tu mirada, solo existirá la vida amándote. Ahora quién, y quién te escribirá poemas y cartas, y quién te contará sus miedos y
Thank you so much, Jeff, Mark, Diane, and Emilio. As promised, I'm excited about the next few speakers, as 3 of them have some very exciting announcements to share with the CHCC family. For the first announcement, I'd like to invite Dr. Judy Castro and Dr. Jack Pedunton to the stage of the J.F. Kennedy University and CHCC Board and Foundation.
Good afternoon. On behalf of John F. Kennedy University, it is our pleasure to be here and to announce the partnership with the California Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Upon learning the need to develop and train business leadership, the university has put together an online training program that will help Hispanic-owned businesses, chamber members, and affiliates of the chamber. The program will be available both in Spanish and in English. It will be accessible at any place, anywhere, and any time. We're looking to partnership with all chambers, and at the same time supporting the needs, providing relevant education and relevant training to all members. And I would like to invite Judy.
Thank you. Buenas tardes and good afternoon. On behalf of the State Hispanic Chambers of Commerce Foundation, I am very proud and very pleased to have this partnership with JFK to actually bring to us this online certificate program in English and Espanol. I mean, go figure, right? So, felicidades for that. One of the objectives of the foundation has always been to further the education of our Hispanic-owned businesses, to take them to the next level, for them to understand the language that they need in order to challenge themselves to actually be more competitive. This program, I believe, will also give you the foundation and the structure that we need in order to run our small businesses as well as our chambers. This is a leadership program that is online, as Jack has said, available at any time and anywhere. At this moment, we would like to introduce you to the program. Can we show the video, please?
Welcome, bienvenidos. John F. Kennedy University, in partnership with the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce and California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce Foundation, is excited to announce the launch of a new online business leadership program specially designed for chamber members and affiliates. This course is offered in both English and Espanol. Some of the topics covered include governance, parliamentary procedures, strategic planning, program management, volunteer management, marketing and communications, financial management, fundraising, leadership, ethics, and entrepreneurship. Training is accessible via desktop and mobile, making it easy to access anywhere at any time on your schedule.
Los latinos ahora están ocupando más puestos de liderazgo.
The program also offers templates that can be downloaded and used to help manage your business. Upon completion of the Business Leadership Program, you'll receive certification from JFK University. Whether you're an established chamber member looking to grow your business, a new entrepreneur, or simply someone who wants to make a significant impact in your community, this program will help provide the tools that can make a difference. It's easy to sign up. Simply go to jfku.edu/CHCC and register today.
Again, on behalf of the foundation and the partnership with JFK, this is a long time. It's a dream that we have had at the foundation. And I also wanted to take the opportunity to thank the committee who's been responsible and involved, Bernadette Bedrano, Albert Clarkson, Leslie Jimenez, and myself. So thank you very much for the opportunity.
Quise apagar fuego con fuego, me quemé en mi doble juego, como una tonta araña, mi propia telaraña, terminé atrapado, acorralado, entre el fuego y la pared, porque tengo dos amantes.
The next announcement will be from CHCC's Deputy Director, Juan Garcia.
Hello, ¿cómo estamos? Hey, Joe. See, I'm on the mic, right? All right. My name is Juan Garcia. I'm the Deputy Director for the California Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. I'm about to make a really personal announcement. I think throughout the convention and on this stage and on the few participations that I had, I came out as a farm boy, I came out as a millennial, I came out as a previously undocumented student, and I came out as gay, right? And this is a transformation that probably you wouldn't have happened before at this stage or in this organization. I would say that the board and the chair of the board has been instrumental in developing or encouraging me as a millennial and me as an individual and as a professional to really do my thing. And I like that, and I really do. As we heard yesterday, in San Bernardino, not too long ago, we had a terrible tragedy. And not too long ago, we also had similar circumstances in Florida. I manage not only the administration for their office, but I also do the social media. My mom sometimes says, at times, I just need to follow the chamber to know what you're doing and not really your personal Facebook. And there was that night when that happened, I was really hesitant to share something about that particular event because I understood that it was sensible and that I needed to put my values and my personal and everything aside to make sure that I keep everything to Latinos, to Hispanic, and our own businesses. But then I got a phone call, and the chair of the board says, "How come you haven't posted anything?" By not posting, by not sharing, by not recognizing that things happen, it really doesn't speak to where we're driving this organization. And he said, and you're not only going to post and share something, I'm also going to put you in charge of something else. And I said, what else do you want me to do, Frank? I have a huge pile of work, a lot of emails that I need to reply, and your phone calls and texts, but sure, what do you want? I want more color, I want more gays in our organizations. I want to make sure that we encourage and that people realize that the organization is not only changing and transforming as we move forward, but we do it from the core, that we do it from our membership, that we do it from their leadership, and that we encourage them to not only create those relationships and those partnerships with the other local LGBT chambers, but we bring them and we welcome them and we embrace them. In Florida, if you notice, a lot of those names were Latinos. They do affect our community. They are part of our community. And thanks to the chair of the board, I'm happy to announce that effective immediately, he's going to put me to work even extra longer hours because he wants me to develop an initiative, and it will be the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce Gay, Lesbian, Bisexual, Transgender, Queer, and Ally Business Initiative. Something that is not only personal to me, but something that makes sense. Something that will not only allow us to utilize the already institutionalized programs and services that we have to support other organizations that are struggling. To ensure that when we had a phone call, we had our first phone call, and out of that 12 LGBT chambers and associations, 11 showed up. And they said, I want to partner with you. I want to make sure that if I don't know my chamber in San Francisco, if I don't know my chamber in Palm Springs, I want you to introduce me to them. I want to welcome them to my leadership. So that was mutual. And I'm so happy that, with the leadership of Frank and I would say my hard work, hopefully by next year, when we meet again, we'll have a lineup of people ready to help us, ready to embrace us, and ready to take this organization to the whole different level. Thank you.
Thank you, Juan. And next, we have Albert Clark Castañeda.
Buenas tardes. ¿Cómo está mi gente? Come on, you guys get louder than that. You have food now. ¿Cómo está mi gente? Awesome. So we all know that the theme of this convention has been what? Innovation, right? Innovation starts here. Innovation starts today. Innovation started a week ago. Innovation started a year ago, okay? When the CHEC elected this leadership, the leadership that you have today, our goal was to change the organization and get the organization to the next level. That's why we are here today. We are about helping our Hispanic businesses. We are about changing the economics of this country, and starting with the state of California is the most important thing. Today, we are supporting small businesses. As a small business owner, business owners have challenges in the state of California. One of the Achilles heel for a small business is sometimes their insurance cost. The cost that they pay for workers' compensation is extremely hard for a small business. Coming up, living, working, payroll to payroll is extremely difficult. I am proud to announce that the California Hispanic Chambers of Commerce have partnered with Atlas General Insurance Agency, the third largest privately held insurance agency managing company in the country, through an exclusive workers' compensation program that we will distribute through our local chambers to help our small businesses, with an online platform where you can quote easily online for premiums below $25,000 in premium. Agriculture, construction. Today a CAPS member said, agriculture is our culture. I believe that. Those are industries that are facing tremendous challenges. We understand that economic inequality, we understand that laws have to pass, and we understand that there's going to be an increase in payroll, right? There's going to be an increase in minimum wage. That affects small businesses. You have associations, business associations, as the NFIB, that create programs that help small businesses. That's why we are here today. So I'm proud to announce that the CHEC has launched this program. We will be working with our regional chambers of commerce, through the local leadership. We're going to distribute this program through the insurance agency members of these chambers. Insurance agency members, we are providing a product to not only help the small business community, but we are also developing a product that's going to help the entire chamber community. Because now you can incentivize your members to become a part of not only your local chamber, but the state organization. I'm extremely excited. You are going to have a program that is bilingual. You're going to have agents that are bilingual. You're going to have claimant services that are bilingual. Porque eso es lo que nosotros somos. Somos hispanos, tenemos que comprar como nosotros compramos, ¿verdad? My wife is from a Jewish background. And what I've always appreciated is that when her community comes together, they come together. And this is why we're here today, because we need the unity to be with all of the communities. We are inviting the Asian communities, the Black communities that have come here and partnered with us throughout this innovation. So we're extremely, extremely proud to launch this program, and I thank you very much for all being here. First of all, we're gonna take a quick break, but this is not Nicolás, ya comiste, ya te vas, all right? This is, you get a 2-minute break. The doors are shut, so you're not going anywhere, first of all right? Porque la gente después se va. But we're gonna make a little panel change, okay? And we're gonna be bringing on a panel, and we also have a guest speaker. For those of you who don't know Mr. Mike Madrid, this guy is incredible. The panelists that we have today are absolutely amazing. They're gonna be talking about issues. But I wanna make sure that, please don't go. We're just gonna make a quick change. We'll be back. The other thing I wanted to highlight, do I have my caps still here? Can my caps please stand up? Guys, the future of California right there. Over here, alumni caps, all right? This is why we do what we do. These guys put together a presentation today that was phenomenal, phenomenal. The California Water Drought Pledge. This is the card that you guys showed me, right? This is an issue, right? And they brought the house down. So give a big applaud for those young men and women, Latinos, making a difference, okay? Innovation starts here. Our hashtag, Innovate CHEC. Let's go. Muchas gracias.
So before you guys start in conversation, real quick, my name is David Betancourt. I am part of the CAPS program. And along with the presentation on the California water drought, we are working with a nonprofit organization named Alex's Lemonade Stand. And it is created to help raise money to support treatments and find cures for childhood cancer. And right now we are only a little bit more than halfway to our goal of $1,500. So what I need you guys to do right now is to please help support. Google Alex's Lemonade Stand and then search CAPS, and right there you can make a donation of however generous you want to be. We also do accept cash, so if you have any questions, find any member of the CAPS program and we'll be happy to help. So thank you.